Hello, and welcome to some more Marvel Midnight Suns. I've leveled up my relationship with Iron Man, and therefore I get to try this unique challenge here. So let's see what we've got. Infinite card plays. One redraw is available, but moved is disabled. Okay, card plays is infinite. I've only got one redraw. Oh. This is... There's no more card draws. That's the thing. This surgical strike is where we have to get to heroism. And add forceful knockbacks. Okay. Think I need to do that. Double my current heroism. Oh, I think we may need to do that. Okay. We do need to do that. Because we want the surgical... It's doing so little damage. Okay, this is not going to work. If I redraw, redraw into. Draw two cards. That's not going to do it on this. Let's restart the encounter. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and... That may... Double that. Redraw. Draw two cards. Okay. Precision. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's not going to get there. Okay. Because the The redraw, I think, is the key here. So this heads up does no good for me. So we redraw that immediately. So this draw 2 cards. It will draw 2 cards. So we can still get to 2 cards. Double heroism. And that, I think we've got it down. Now we have just enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $60. Will that do it though? No, I don't think it will. No, that's not going to do it. Okay. Because again, this is a puzzle. No, I have infinite plays. Okay. What if I did this? New plan. Double current heroism. I have an idea. Let's do that. I redraw into leave it to me. Precision. I draw. Say I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That. Then get surgical strike. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay. That will. That got close, but we're not quite there yet. The problem, is this gives me block again, which I don't need. We're puzzling through this. Okay. Let's do that. Maybe that. Yeah, that doesn't feel like that works better. Yeah, this isn't working better. All right. So we're going to start here. Not a great card, but it gets us 2 heroism. I need to redraw into that. I need to double my current heroism. I think because the trick, I think, is to try to figure out how to get at least 3 surgical strikes off. Okay, that did even worse. Because that didn't draw me a surgical strike. Like these two. Okay. This feels like a move. This feels like a move. I don't like that. I do like redrawing that. That's still good. This may be still where we were. 72 damage, that's solid. Again, leave it to me. That does get us back to, I think, where we were. That's the best, but that's not... Still 72. So that's only going to do 5 damage apiece. The problem is these things are immune to knockback. So I can't do the redraws on those things. Question just... Let's walk it this way. Let's draw cards. Okay. Double. We still only get 2 attacks of 5 off that way. That is worse. Okay, this is worse because the repeat is super valuable. But still only doing 60. We'll do that again. That'll be 100. Yeah. That's going to be worse. Restart encounter. Okay. Because what would be really nice is to see, like, what is the deck of cards. Okay. Those are just ability details. Because I think there's a blast. Because there's a blast and the draw 2 cards in the deck. Maybe I can do it this way. Do this. Okay. Second new plan. No, we're still back where we were. That's not going to work. I think it has to open with this. The main reason that we do that, I think we've got to precision on that. Let's do that. We do new plan. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some good damage. Still can't get it to come there. That's still where we are. That's the closest I got. There's no move. Move's not going to matter. Don't care about the block. That's immune to that. Doubling current heroism doesn't help. That's the problem. Anything else I'm missing about the space? No. This is the nature of a puzzle. Okay. Because drawing blast cards is not that helpful. Like, I could start off with a blast card. we're going to redraw that. Precision at this point. Maybe this. See where are we at? So we are still at a surgical strike. Another 60. Okay. We end turn. I think that's a failure. Yeah. We have to restart. Okay. It's one turn. The reason I think they give this card is to start you off with 2. Can't. Alright, let me go. Let me do, think that. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let me go with this idea. Okay, then we do precision. I do that. I do get to a surgical strike, but not. Okay. Let's think about this a little bit differently. Because we've got this 183. I generally get 3 blasts, which takes off 15 health. That leaves 168. Divide by 12. They're wanting me to get 14 chain into that. Okay. Let me try thinking a little differently. Let's restart that. What if we just draw 2 right now? problem. I think I need to double her again. Now this allows me, this will allow me 2 chains of 5, but not a chain of 7. Okay. D, do all that. Do new plan. Do surgical strike, click that. If I need to average 7, that's a 5. Can I get to a 9? Don't think I can. Because... yeah, that doesn't... because I do the redraw, get this. Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, no, that's even worse. Because it didn't redraw that, surgical strike. That's painful. Okay, so that's 2. That's 4. Now if I play precision, I do that. Can I draw back into precision? Ooh, there is a second surgical strike. It's a not the same surgical strike card. It is a new surgical strike card. That makes things really interesting. Okay. Progress was made on that. Because now I'm only 12 away. Before I think I was 24 away. Okay. How do I get this here? Can I go immediately into playing this? Actually, I think I can. And then I go, leave it to me. That's the one I have to play twice. Then leave it to me. Okay. This is 8 hits. That's huge. Okay. Which allows me to do 6 on the next hit. So I do this. Now I use the heads up. The new plans are just there to deceive. There we go. Realizing that I was not drawing through the deck, but that there was a whole sequence of how deep you can get in that deck. Because I started with 7, and there are essentially 11 cards in the deck. Which is unusual when you're dealing with 8-card decks. Okay, so they're just gonna add that. Oh, that shattered. Is that how we unlock legendary abilities? I'm very excited, if that's the case. But there we go. Oh, yes. Hellfire Beam. That is exciting. If you have like unlimited redraws, I guess you could just add tons to that. So we go into heroes. We go over to Tony. I mean, that's not bad. Surgical Strike. It's okay. Because it does there. But I think we're going on to Hellfire Beam. Confirm that. And customization. Iron Knight, Bleeding Edge. You now have the Midnight Sun. I guess we'll have you change daily. But you now can use the Midnight Sun. Very cool. You want to talk to me?
Hunter, I do not appreciate being disrespected like this.
What is the problem?
The problem is your new demon child armor. I had ideas on how to improve its design, but neither Stark nor Strange would listen to me. I don't like being ignored.
I am sure they were just busy. Maybe if we talk to them together, they can still implement some of your concepts.
Unfortunately, they already implemented many of my ideas once they worked through the design on their own.
I do not understand. What is the problem?
I wanted the credit.
All right. Yes, Drama Queen. All right. There we go. I do need to talk to Magic, but, you know, that's where we're kind of at this episode here. You know, we did the puzzle. What was this episode with the puzzle. And I do appreciate kind of the puzzle missions, having something different. You know, and it's not just always, you know, one thing or the other, but you've got these different kind of things here. But you know, I guess there'll be an argument in the war room. We're still working on getting there, but for now, we're where we need to be. So I want to say thank you very much for joining me, and be seeing you.